Hello, everyone. It is Comic News. I'm Duke.
And I am the real Manos.
For any of the people curious on last week, finals wanted to kill me. I am in college. This tends to happen. It's all over now, and we get to do what we always want to do. Oh wait, we're doing comic news. Yeah, we'll do that too.
Oh, I thought you were partying and getting drunk.
I'm sorry. We're not doing that today.
Oh.
Maybe next time.
No,
Maybe.
no, no. Next time you were going to, sabotage the parade float and paint Eat Me on the side.
Damn it, you're right. I need to get my schedule back in order. This is why I need interns to do this shit for me.
Oh.
Because last time we lost the memory card so no one could see the vampire fight, which I just realized a small flaw. The vampires won't appear in the pictures.
It was awesome.
Yeah, all you
Oh.
see is like invisible men holding weapons against us, but still.
I know, it really sucked. I mean, we kicked the shit out of those vampires. And that big swordfish Coco caught.
Yep.
But,
And yet that wasn't the weirdest part of that fight.
that's true.
There's so much we could tell you, but we're not going to do that. We're going to tell you... Manos, let's talk about someone getting pissed.
Okay.
And this
Who
time
on the
it's
internet
not
could be
you.
getting pissed off?
Well, okay, Manos. Tell me, how much do you love Batman Year One?
I love Batman Year One a lot.
Okay. And you obviously have some respect for the creators of it, right?
Yes.
We're not talking about Frank Miller this time, though, people. We're talking about David Mazzucchelli. A few weeks ago, as of this recording, he basically went on the Comics Journal and basically said, do not buy the new edition of Batman Year One.
Oops, the one I bought 2 copies of.
Did you get the newest one?
No, I'm just kidding. I still have my old copy. I don't need it.
I got one. I have my copy that's a few years old. But, okay. So basically he was sent the book and he looked through it and let's see, one moment here. I read it before. First off, he hates the fact that they changed the cover. The cover on it, which I don't have, there's not a picture in this article, but I'll find one to put in the video. It's the cover from the movie.
Yeah, it's the same cover to kind of go along in conjunction. And that's his artwork. That was some promotional artwork he had.
True, but he was a little angry about that. He figured they should just keep it. Another problem is that they recolored his artwork.
Now, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I think the cover is, really nitpicking.
Very true.
I haven't seen the coloring. Have you seen the coloring?
I have not. I haven't seen the book anywhere, the new one. So I have no idea. I was trying to find scans to have people back up his claim, but I couldn't find any on short notice.
Oh, God, you don't think they, recolored it to look like the Jim Lee suit, did you?
That'd be weird. I highly doubt something like that. But...
How bad would that have been if they had done that? If they had, put the lines and the knee pads on?
Well, first off, if a colorist could do that, that is a talent. Admittedly, well played, good sir. But no. Let's see, one moment here. Another problem is they printed the color from corrupted, out-of-focus digital files.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently just the images themselves don't look that good.
Oh.
And yeah, he's just angry because they screwed a couple things up. They also, let's see, it says here, does it say anything about the extras? I think it says it doesn't come with the extras that at least in my trade that I got, because there's a good amount of extras on the back of that, which trades don't do anymore. They don't seem to, they only hey, we gave you the covers. That's fine, right?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
I don't think I have, do I have extras in my trade? I don't remember. Here, say something entertaining for a second while I go get it.
I'm doing Doctor Who week coming up after this. Come and join me as I explore many of the different Doctor's stories, good and bad. I'll bring on special guests like Charlie Sheen. No, I won't. And I'll have a talking sidekick, I think. I don't know. The budget still worked out on that. Watch me do my Dick Cage impression. It'll be great.
Okay, I'm back. and I just grabbed my copy, my trade paperback from a few years ago, and the answer is no, I don't have any extras in it.
Maybe I'm wrong, then I don't know. I could be going crazy, but...
Well, I probably bought mine before you did.
Yeah, because I've been into comics for like 3 years now, so it could have a strong point that's there.
Let's see, what edition is this from? This is the 1988 edition.
Oh, mine's from like '07.
Okay.
And I'd get it to back my claim, but I don't want to get up. I'm that lazy. But yeah, bottom line is David Mazzucchelli isn't happy with the new one. If you get a chance to look through it, then tell us if that's true. I don't know. For all we know, maybe he got a bad copy, but...
Yeah, that's also possible. If you're in the viewing audience and you have either bought this new edition or have at least looked through it at your store, tell us if you noticed anything crazy about the coloring.
Anything.
Any nitpicky stuff to really big stuff. Is he right? Did he get a bad copy, or is he really kind of just being a oversensitive artist, or is he right on the money?
Please help us, because we're two clueless guys who are reading an article.
You know, I noticed the new trade, the new hardcover in my comic store, but I didn't pick it up because I already have it, so I didn't even look through it.
Yeah, that tends to stop me from buying things. Wait, I have that movie. I don't need a special edition. As much as I am like a bonus feature horror, if I have it, I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'll do something with the extra hour or two that I'd waste watching the bonus features.
I will buy a new disc version for bonus features, but I won't do that for books.
Yeah. I know I transitioned to something different, but still, that's kind of what I stand by. I have it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But so, well, since we're talking about Batman, let's switch to Batwoman. Manos, I don't think I've talked to you, but how excited were you to read Batwoman with Amy Redder on issue 6, was it?
6 or something like that. Yeah, I was very excited for Amy Reeder to start her run because the book kept getting pushed back. It was like 6 months ago where she should have started.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I was like, hey, cool, finally. But now she's off the book. And let's see, does this information have more? Because everybody's been kind of vague.
She posted on, well, according to this article, she posted on Facebook that there were just creative differences to the point where they just couldn't, figure it out together. So I don't know exactly with who. For all we know, it was editorial, not Williams and Blackman. That part's vague. I think they want to keep it vague.
Oh, really? Oh, it was her in editorial, not her in
well, I don't know. It could
be.
That's the thing. She's not saying. She's just saying creative differences. For all we know, she had creative differences with the janitor, and that it made her leave. I have no idea.
Yeah. Hey, damn it, Amy! I told you I used the sawdust for cleaning up puke.
God damn it! I'm not picking up your pencils anymore. But they are. The filming artist is going to be Travis McCarthy, who did most of the art on Gates of Gotham.
That was good. I like that art.
Yeah, so that's not that bad. It could have been worse. It could have gave Rob Liefeld the fucking book.
Oh, man, that's totally happened.
That'd be kind of hilarious, juxtaposition with J.H. Williams.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Yeah. And speaking of Redder, and I think I put this on Twitter, but I did something you'd be proud of. I got the first trade of Man and Xanadu last week.
Yeah, I noticed. I forgot to mention that. I noticed that. Yes. Have you read it yet?
I'm halfway through it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I thought what a great series that was. And I think it got better, actually. The Sandman arc, which was the one after that, I thought was fantastic. And the Martian Manhunter one was really good. I'm
just at the point where she got done talking to Marco Polo and all that. And I'm like halfway through it. I think I'm close to the one where she meets death.
Yeah, that's a cool issue, too. Wow, what a great depiction of death in that one.
Yeah, and the art's beautiful.
Yeah.
All done by Redder, which is great. But yeah,
I
I'm really glad I got on that.
yeah, I really am gonna miss her on this book.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be lucky and find a book that you... Maybe she'll go to Image, because apparently Image is just the greatest place ever now.
I know, suddenly it is, yeah. Who knows if she'll stick with DC or not? I don't know how good of terms she's leaving off the book.
Yeah, because like you said, it's vague, and again, these things happen,
That's true.
and
I mean,
sometimes
if it
they're
was
not good.
between her and Williams, it's Williams' show pretty much. So,
Hmm.
any disagreement you have, well, that's too bad. It's basically his book.
Yeah, and plus, I was a little shaky getting on the book because Rucka wasn't involved at all, and he was obviously a big part of what made that detective run with Batwoman great.
Yeah.
But then the series came out, and I was happy to read it. I actually haven't read the arc where the issue where Redder started on, so I need to catch up.
I oddly enough, it's where the scripting seems to be off. I just reviewed the latest issue 7,
Hmm.
and I'm having trouble getting into it, really.
Hmm.
Oddly enough, the art is fantastic, and that's the thing that is getting booted off the book, and the script is kind of, I don't know, it's slightly confusing. I'm hoping it's one of those scripts where once it's all together, it makes sense, but
Hmm.
individually as issues, it's not really kind of doing it for me.
I hear you. I hear you. So, you want to sing, Manos?
Yeah! How
Well,
about some vague
Big
Marvel
Marvel
Jesus?
Jesus! Spider-Man
Yeah!
again.
What?
I'm sorry. It's the Spider-Man again.
Yes, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
We have no idea what the book is.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Who's it about? We don't know.
how long can we keep the song going? Who knows? We are two weirdos. Yeah, I mean, it's two guys jumping either away or to something. Be amazed! Or jumping at each other. I don't goddamn know.
It's synchronized swimming.
The newest book from Brian Michael Bendis. I mean, it's creative team from Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That tells us something, yet tells us absolutely nothing.
Is this maybe I don't know. I really hope this Ultimate Peter Parker is not alive again. I'd be really disappointed if that was the case.
It's a robot. Wouldn't it be funny if it was a
That would be
robot?
great. I would take a robot.
And the robot stays for a few
Yeah.
more issues.
That's fine. A robot means he's not alive.
Very, very true. But again,
I love Peter Parker Spider-Man, but I don't give a shit about if Ultimate Spider-Man comes back. He was never my Spider-Man, so he was just that other universe thing.
and,
Oh,
and though
I'd rather have this new Miles Morales be himself. Not unless they're finally bringing in Miguel O'Hara. That would be hilarious.
can you remind me what that is again?
Miguel O'Hara is the Spider-Man of 2099.
Oh yeah, thank you. I always space on the name. My bad.
That's okay. I like Miguel O'Hara.
I have read nothing so far. I need to get my hands on that trade at least. I don't know if they're going to keep doing trades of that series, but I should get my hands on the first trade.
Oh no. What if this is Scarlet Spider-Man?
The ultimate Scarlet Spider.
The ultimate Ben Reilly?
Well,
Or
in
has
that
Ben
book,
Reilly been
to
in
be
this?
fair, well, that wasn't Ben Riley, but when that new Scarlet Spider came out, I heard a lot more good things about it than I expected.
Well, you expected none, so I mean,
Exactly. But I heard a lot more. I heard like a lot of the blogs and reviewers I follow, like in the book, who read it, like Tori GNR1, who's for me the authority on Spider-Man right now.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I agree. I agree to that.
There's your free plug, Dan. Um, but I don't know. Plus, I tried to read Avengers Assembled this week. Wow, that was repetitive.
Avengers. Oh yeah, yeah.
The new number one, which, by the way, all the characters on the cover that are in the movie, yeah, them and every other goddamn Avenger right now is in that book, so it wasn't playing
Yeah.
at all to that. I don't know. That didn't help me because last few weeks now, I've been deciding whether or not to at least get the first two trades of the current Avenger series, just
Hmm.
because I looked through both of them and that John Romita Jr. art looked amazing.
Yeah.
That issue did not help my decision because it reminded me of the bad taste that Bendis has left in my mouth on Avengers for the last few years.
Mm. Oh, I don't know. I think the last couple of years I've been liking his stuff. The way yeah, the Dark Avengers kind of go through their motions, and then we had the comeback of Tony Stark and his Avengers, and the return of Hawkeye. I'm still not quite clear on how Hawkeye came back to life, but he did. Um,
It was
so,
magic. It was
yeah,
literally magic, Manos.
it was the fuck it, he's back return.
Seriously, they just didn't care. Like, okay, he's magically back, but we have to give him a goofy costume.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed one issue that he came back in, but I can never figure out. It's like, how did he get back again? Well, he died in an illusion psychic thingy, so,
I still wish that just randomly he came off a bus and went, yeah, I'm back. So what?
I was on vacation. What
I was
happened?
yeah, I was like, I can't go on vacation anymore.
You didn't get my messages?
I mean, I sent them to everyone. What do you mean you don't use fax anymore? Uh,
That's what happens when I walk off panel.
what do you mean I have to wear a costume that looks like it's from the movie?
I
But
liked my skirt and mask and
yeah,
Buccaneer boots.
to be fair, I know a lot of people who love that more than the costume he's sporting right now, so that makes sense.
I do. I don't know. It may be just maybe a trimmed up, like more streamlined, modern take on the classic costume instead of the movie costume.
I, my problem with it is just you need to have that mask.
He also looks like Purple Arrow, doesn't he?
He kind of does.
He kind of looks like the new 52 Green Arrow, just painted purple.
Maybe that's what Arrow's about. It's about Clint Barton.
Yeah, we've all assumed it's about Green Arrow, but maybe we've just mistaken.
Oh God, now we made that comparison, we might have doomed it, Manos. What do you mean we don't have the rights to Clint Barton? But yeah.
All right, let's move on to some Nicolas Cage action.
Well, it's technically not Nicolas Cage. So I'm going to just read the description of this. First off, it's Lionsgate is gonna have a movie called Action Number One. And 12 years ago, Nick Cage lost his treasured copy of Action Comics number 1. Basically, this movie is about the dumbasses trying to steal it. And here's the thing. It's written by the guys who have written such classics as Reno 911 the movie, Night at the Museum 2, and Balls of Fury.
Well, I like Reno 911.
Yeah, but
and that's it.
I only seen like a few episodes of that show. We randomly have the first season on DVD, but we have no idea why.
Thomas Lemon is such a weird creator to me. Sometimes I'll really like what he does, and then I will really hate what he does. It's like there's no consistency with him. It's like either Reno 911 or The Pacifier.
Oh, he did that?
He wrote The Pacifier, yeah.
That's kind of funny because that's a movie I love to watch, ironically. I don't know why. I'm just, wow. I mean, not like the Fast and the Furious movies where the first one was a masterpiece or anything, but really, you turned down the sequel for this. At least you would have had to, I don't know, at least when you punch someone, it wouldn't be awkwardly hilarious.
Hey, at least it wasn't the Tooth Fairy.
You got me there. You have me. Because that movie, Here's how I'm convinced the conversation of The Rock being on that movie went. Every sentence on the phone conversation ended with, "How big's the paycheck again?" Are you okay? Yeah, he just kept repeating that. That's the only thing that kept him in. But
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, hey,
and
Rock, the movie's really stupid. Do you mind that? It's going to be really embarrassing and degrading to you.
you have to act opposite Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
How big's the
And
paycheck again?
and you're a fairy. And you're the scenes where you're cool are not cool.
Yeah. Will
It's
that
really
work?
horrible.
Paycheck, that's all that matters. And before anyone asks, Nick Cage is not involved with this movie whatsoever.
Okay.
So far, I mean, how desperate he could be, he'd probably be like, "I love her. Can I be one of the guys who steals it?" No, Nick Cage, you have to play yourself. Oh,
Oh, man.
do I get to be on fire? No.
Well, no, you can be on fire, but you can't be in the movie.
Another rumor is that Jason Statham's involved somehow, but apparently, again, that's just a rumor. Yeah, this movie just sounds like all kinds of, I don't think I'm going to check it out, but it's at least worth saying it's close to existing.
It almost sounds like it almost sounds like it could be another Fanboys.
That's the thing, and that's the tone they're going for from the sound of it. I liked Fanboys. I, but I don't know, I didn't love it or anything. It was okay.
True. I mean, it was passable.
Mm-hmm.
Some people really like it, but
Yeah, this could easily be passable or not. Who knows? I'm sorry, but once I realized that Tom Lennon was involved, I just don't know.
what's this movie called again?
Action number one.
Oh, okay. I can just see the ads now. See, action number one. It's passable, says Dookaloops.
Oh, that'd be great. It might be passable, Tougaloops.
The real Manos says acceptable. Go see if you feel like it. Action number one. If you only can see one movie this year, please also consider this one.
Don't go to 21 Jump Street, which somehow has an 87%.
Oh, man. Really? On Tomatoes?
Here's the thing. Last week, it was at 100%.
How is that possible?
The critics liked it, man. I don't know what that means. Maybe they edited a crappy trailer.
Wow, because I can't imagine a worse trailer. No trailer I've seen has been entertaining. So you mean they left out those scenes that are good for the trailer?
I don't know. I'm confused by it too. And I haven't gotten into interviews. A buddy of mine was planning on seeing it, but he didn't. He had to he got called into work.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was going to tell you that before we recorded, but it boggles my mind too, man.
Okay.
Maybe we were wrong. Who knows? But
I don't know. I mean, it's possible that these trailers that make me hate everyone I've ever met in my life could be to a good movie. I don't know. It's possible.
Secretly, that was why we didn't record Comic News one week. He saw that trailer and didn't want to talk to me or anyone else. I don't know. Maybe it's just not for you and me because I didn't have your level of hatred.
I really hated it.
The weird thing is, I never thought I'd have this perspective, but I said this is nothing like the show because I've randomly watched it on Hulu from time to time.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just like, 21 Jump Street. The entire show's on here. Yeah.
Well, it was a standard, kind of action show with that young youth twist and stuff like that. And this film looks like here's what I've noticed when they do like new versions of TV shows as films.
They make it a slapstick comedy.
Yeah, there's two methods. One is like the J.J. Abrams Star Trek route where they do like a nice modern take on the TV series. slightly darker, more action-packed and stuff like that. And the Addams Family movies were kind of like that. And then there's the other route, which is making fun of the old show, like the shitty Ben Stiller, Starsky and Hutch movie, and
I thought that was going to be your first example.
and the shitty Bewitched movie.
Can I add one in?
Sure, go for it.
Land of the Lost.
Oh, Land of the Lost, another good example. Like, we're so much clever. Yeah.
I know someone who loves that movie.
Well, that's great.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where he doesn't give any good arguments. He keeps pointing out the things that were awful. I mean, if you have some kind of angle that I just didn't see because everything else pissed me off, fine. This guy loved everything that made me want to punch a brick wall.
Yeah.
And I can't understand that, but you were saying?
No, that's okay. It's like, I don't know. I hate it when those movies bomb because they bomb and they're trying to convince you, we're so much cleverer than this old stupid show.
Let's just make a fart joke.
Yeah, our fart jokes are brilliant. So I don't know. It looked like that to me, but I don't know. Maybe it worked, but I'm still not going to see it.
Same here, bro.
I don't care if everyone I know and respect sees it and loves it.
Eric says it's the greatest movie of the year. Okay, let me just... So, Manos, take it.
Yeah! Oh, you mean the next news story.
Do whatever. I was more entertained with the first one, but okay.
So Marvel is to remaster Amazing Fantasy 15 for June. And Marvel's Amazing Fantasy number 15 in June will reprint the issue Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing Spider-Man number 1 from 62 and 63, recolored by the Wizard of Oz, Jean Francois Belay, in time for the new Spider-Man movie. Oh, there's a Spider-Man movie coming out?
What?
I don't believe it. And here's a new cover. Well, here's the cover recolored. And it looks pretty snazzy, I think.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that use of green.
Mm-hmm.
And I might be picking this up. I don't think that breaks my brand new day ban.
Somehow Mephisto's edited in there.
Oh, that would make me... Oh, you Mephisto. You fuck up everything.
Hey, if they did it in the same art style, though, I'd give them a credit. But no, obviously you're good. This is obviously just a nostalgic thing. There's no problem with that. They did it last year with X-Men number 1.
That's right.
Which I looked through, and it looked pretty good.
I have reprints of these issues, but fuck it, I might buy this anyway.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill you. So
it'd be another $8 down the drain.
If they add in goofy things in it, that'd be weird.
No. To be honest,
they add in modern advertisements.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Siege 21 Jump Streets.
Oh man, I don't know. It'd be cool if they kept the old advertisements.
They probably. They probably.
How badass would that be?
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, there are billboards in panels for new movies, but
that would be painful.
I know. If they did that, that'd be cool, but I don't think that would work. You're telling me I can't get invisible glasses? Crap. But yeah, this isn't big news, but I figured it was worth mentioning. So, Manos?
Yeah?
It's time to go extreme!
Woo! Back to the 90s! Woo!
Kind of. So, Greg Pak, he's going to start a new series called X-Treme X-Men. And it's basically just going to be... did you ever read Exiles, that Judd Winnick series?
No.
Well, the premise was it had a bunch of different X-Men from different parallel realities in one team. Apparently, this is going to be a lot like that.
That's why I didn't read it. I hate that premise.
Greg Pak is doing that.
Well, Greg Pak's a really good writer, but I'm not interested. I don't like that kind of shit.
Earth 2 has proven this, Manos. I know.
Well, no, I don't like any of that. Like, jumping parallel universe crap. It's just overdone. I'm sick of it. I will not read any of that shit.
I think it could be fun when done right.
I don't even think so.
Well, that's why
I think
you're
even
here,
done
man.
is that's just possible. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn, the real Manos.
That's right.
That'd be
Because,
awesome if they printed that there.
because I love Brian Michael Bendis, and his first run on the current Avengers storyline was just terrible because he was doing that kind of thing. And it's like somebody, I mean, it just became a whole series of people jumping out of like portals and going, "Hey, I'm Venom, except I'm weird looking." It's like, and then they shoot him or something. I'm so sick of that. It's like, ooh, look, it's a Flash, except he's got two heads and penises for fingers. That's crazy. Like, I don't care. I just want to read the characters I like.
I don't know, Manos, if you've killed me from reading that run or if you made me want to check it out even more. I have no idea. But I understand that it's an acquired taste, I guess.
It is. I mean, some people love it. They can't get enough of parallel universe stuff. So, hey, God bless you. Have fun.
Have fun, the real Manos. I might check it out, but I'm not a big X-Men guy to begin with.
I'm actually thinking about picking up some of the X books, though. I'm considering X-Men and the Wolverine in the X-Men because I keep hearing some good stuff about that.
Same here, and I read the first issue and I did like it, but we all know what happens when I read things. I just somehow forget.
Yep.
Yep, I'm forgetful. That made me smile. Yeah, I might check this. I do like Rick Park. The alternate universe idea doesn't completely scare me away, but who knows. So, Manos, take this, because I know you're excited about this. Hello?
I lost you. Sorry, couldn't hear you for a second.
That's okay. Take the next story.
All right, yeah. Hey, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. The new Captain Marvel is in town, and she's got a vagina.
That is the greatest opening statement I've ever heard.
Thank you. Now, of course, there was a vague Marvel teaser while we were gone, unfortunately, and they had a lot of people wondering if the new Captain Marvel was going to actually be the return of the original Captain Marvel. Thank God. That wasn't the case. But it is actually Carol Danvers, who's been Miss Marvel all this time. And you know what? I actually think that's kind of a brilliant move. Frankly.
I haven't seen anyone disagreeing with you.
Yeah, because let's face it, I was thinking about this ever since it was announced. She has outlasted all 56,000 Captain Marvels. Think about it. How many Captain Marvels have there been?
I think I was Captain Marvel at one point.
That's right. Dick Grayson was Captain Marvel for 2 weeks.
Captain Logan was Captain Marvel for a day.
That's right. It's like jury duty in the Marvel Universe. You get to be Captain Marvel. And let's see. And then she had to suffer through being gone for a while, and then come back as I think it was Warbird. And
yeah,
Binary. Binary was a terrible name. Binary? I can't believe they called her that.
I'm binary. Everyone's laughing. Exactly. That's the exact response you'd expect when a woman yells that out.
I will destroy my arch villain, Algebra.
Yeah, that even makes me laugh a little more because I have to use the word binary so much in college, being a CIT major. So yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, but it was a bad name, and so thankfully Brian Michael Bendis gave her back her original name, which always was the better name. And now she's going to be upgraded. And you know what? Finally, it's like she's the character that's been around all this time. Why not make her Captain Marvel? And
because it would require a haircut, Manos.
Yeah, I dig the haircut. What do you think?
I have no interest either way. I just recognize her with long hair for so long that it's just, okay, that'll take 2 seconds to get used to.
Yeah. Well, frankly, like how many? I don't know. There's so many There's so many female characters with long flowing hair.
True.
I mean, like thank God one has a haircut. It looks good,
Yeah,
and I like the new costume. Frankly,
yeah, it looks nice. It looks really
I'm
good.
digging it. It's like the old Captain Marvel costume. It has the little sash around her waist.
Mhm.
So it does kind of, look like sort of a combination between the costumes, but it looks good. And, I was thinking about this the other day. You may have seen my tweet about it, is ever since it got announced, I've been thinking, like, I wonder if she is the Marvel Hal Jordan.
Oh, I did see this. Can you elaborate on that? Because him
Well,
being my favorite character, I'm interested in your...
they're both pilots. They're both, like, mainstays of the big, action team. In this case, Avengers versus Justice League.
Okay.
She's been kind of fucked up in her history.
Oh, I discovered what happened to her in Avengers 300. Oh, God, that's a can of worms. That's hilarious to open up.
Yeah. She's had to undergo other names. And now she's back. And,
Back again.
yeah. So I don't know. It's like, oh my God. I think she is Marvel's Hal Jordan. I think she is Marvel's Green Lantern.
Does that mean she's going to be played by Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, it's going to be weird.
Hey, that'd be the greatest acting role of all time for him if he could pull that off.
Oh, let's see.
You have to actually play a woman. Wait, what? Okay. That could either be the greatest acting role of all time or worse than the change-up.
Oh, nothing's worse than change-up.
Yeah.
I'd rather get an ice pick in my balls than watch that film.
For all we know, there's a scene like that in the movie.
Yeah, well, actually, that make the movie better.
Maybe there's a scene like that in 21 Jump Street. Maybe that's why everyone loved it, because Duke from G.I. Joe got hit in the gonads with an ice pick.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, so, hey, I'm approving of this book. And I may pick up issue 1.
Same here. I never had a huge interest in the character to begin with. I respected her, I guess you can say. I had no hate nor love. But I might check this out if I hear good things.
Well, I haven't been reading her book, although I've heard some good reviews from it from time to time.
Her book's been canceled for over a year.
Okay. My exposure to her is through the Avengers, and she was also in the Brian Michael Bendis book Alias.
She was?
Yes. She is actually pretty good friends with Jessica Jones, so she would occasionally show up in the series. So Bendis obviously likes her, and I think in these modern times in Marvel, if Bendis likes you, you're somewhere in the Marvel universe.
Even if you're the Sentry.
Well, I don't think he liked the Sentry.
He loved the Sentry. He loved the Sentry.
Oh, he did?
He kept saying, watch out for the Sentry. I'm doing something big with the Sentry. No, you're not. You're making him worse, you asshole. Quit.
Well, I don't know. It's just the way he ended the Sentry makes me think he was, building that up. Like, I'm going to fuck this character bad at the end.
So, the thing is, if that was it, I'm sorry. You gloating about how great you're going to make him ruin that.
Well, I don't know. I tend to think that he was building and building for a big ending with the character, for it to be real. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how many fans were really satisfied when he was killed off?
Oh, everyone was.
Yeah, and I think he partly wanted to make people hate him more. I mean, that big...
I don't know. He kept saying, oh, I'll make you love him. No, you won't. And he didn't. So that's the thing. I'm seeing your argument of building up to something, but the thing is, he was making it sound like, oh, I'm building it up to where I will make everyone respect this character, which just it didn't work out, of course.
Yeah, some characters just don't work.
Exactly. And
no matter how hard you make them try to work, they don't work.
Yes.
Like that.
You can talk. Hello?
Yeah?
No, you can talk on where you were going to
say. I'm done. I just said Batmite.
Batmite? Okay, you have a point. Here's the thing. Carol Danvers is the opposite of this situation, though, obviously. Everyone because she's everywhere, and that's a good thing. I haven't seen anyone shrug and say, her. So, yeah. But the thing
Yeah,
is, Bendis isn't writing it because I don't... Do you know that?
yeah, I know he's not writing it.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Well, I mean, he has pull, and
Uh-huh.
he's been consistently writing her in Avengers.
Yes, which he should be done with Avengers soon.
Yeah,
Maybe, I don't know. I think he's still doing Assemble, which good luck after the glowing opinion I gave of that.
yeah, I didn't. I gave it 3 RAM chips in my newest review.
I gave it it's just, we've been here before. It wasn't awful. It's just, I
It
felt like
just
I read it before.
it just existed. It's like that kind of comic you'd get with your Happy Meal.
Yeah, now I want a Happy Meal, damn it. Or at least, because I was at Target today and I was so tempted to get one of those DC Lego sets for like $20.
Hmm.
I'm like, crap, no, I shouldn't do that. That came with a free comic though, apparently, according to the box.
Oh, it did?
Yes, but okay, we're getting on a tangent. We should probably do that.
All
Because at
right.
least what we were talking about had a point to it. This isn't. So, Rocketeer, Manos, are you excited yet?
You know it. I love Rocketeer. I was actually just watching that earlier today on Sci-Fi Channel.
I was close to buying it today, but I again did not have the money. But so IDW, which they've been doing cool things with the character. You read the Rocketeer Avengers, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought I think I bought almost all the issues, and I reviewed most of them.
I loved it, and they're doing another one. But after that, Mark Waid and Chris Somney are doing a miniseries.
Yay!
Take my money. Just shut up and take my money.
Yeah, what are you charging? $10 an issue? Here it is.
I'm right. Mark Waid usually makes me say yes, but I've been loving Chris Somney. Within the year, mostly he's been popping up a lot. So yeah, you win. I will read this. I'm so happy.
Oh, I can't wait. Is there any information here on what it's about, or is it...
No,
Okay, well, fuck it. This team doing the book, forget it. I'll do it. I'm buying
the Rocketeer will not fly once.
it.
That'd be a twist.
He'll be sitting on the toilet reading the phone book.
It'll be brilliant.
I will read that.
I will so read that as well. Um,
Jenny spends the whole issue popping pimples in the mirror.
Chris Somney drawing that? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
I'll read that. That sounds whatever they're doing. I don't care.
The Nazis don't do anything evil. They just go to the laundromat.
Yep, and have a coffee break.
Excitement all abound. Okay, we've ran that joke into the ground. So the next two links we have here is just a bunch of small little Marvel related things. Coming up in Amazing Spider-Man, there's going to be an arc called, let's see, what's it going to be? No Going Back, which will focus on the Lizard. It's not like he's in that movie that's apparently happening.
Wow, what a cool coincidence.
I know, right? That cover looks cool, though.
Yeah, that's pretty a bad spot for Spider-Man. That's pretty tough.
Ha ha! You didn't miss me, shit. And you apparently cracked the glass in my mask, which is new. And also, and I'm really excited about this, Punisher goes to space.
Is he gonna kill space mafia guys?
I don't know, but it's Punisher in space.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that brings a giant smile to my face. Does it sound ridiculous? Hell yes. But that's something I would read.
Okay.
You are not in the same opinion as me, I can tell.
I don't like the Punisher, and the Punisher in space sounds even dumber.
I kind of suspected you'd think this, but I don't care. I want to read this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Hey, and above all else, Vince from Geekvolution is going to have to do it. He's going to have to read this.
Does he?
No, I'm kidding, but still. It's Punisher.
Did Vince like Franken Punisher or whatever the fuck that was called?
I don't think he did.
Franken Hooker? Franken...
I don't think that one
Franken
isn't it.
Franken stuff.
H&R Puffin stuff?
H&R Puffin stuff. That was actually more realistic.
I liked it, what I read of it. I never finished it. Frankencastle's what you're thinking of, Manos.
Frankencastle, thank you.
It was big, awesome fun, which is what Rick Remender does best.
Mm-hmm.
And if Rick Remender was doing that miniseries, I definitely would have all of my faith. Then again, it would probably just be a remake of Fear Agent, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of suspected you didn't care, but damn it, that just sounds cool to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Punisher, so...
I know. I'm not a big fan of him either, but that's the last place you'd suspect him to be, so therefore I think it's going to be... It could be awfully bad, which is something you'd probably just land with that premise. If we're lucky, he'll fight the Leprechaun.
Okay.
I'm making that joke up, but still.
Yeah, I know you're making that up.
I know. I don't want that to happen, but still, that'd be weird. That would make it more enjoyable. So, okay. Next thing is Brian Woods taking over X-Men and Ultimate Comics X-Men. I am reading neither, and I've never read any. Oh, no, I read the first issue of Conan the Barbarian, which was pretty cool. I don't even know what to say. I think the second one's out by now, but I haven't read it if it is.
I wonder if it's tricky to write the real X-Men and the Ultimate X-Men.
That's the thing. That has my interest. I would joke. I made a joke yesterday that wouldn't it be funny if he accidentally wrote the same issue for both series once?
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's not happening in the same universe. I could do the same thing.
Yeah, I remember having that issue when JMS was going to be on Superman and he was doing Earth 1.
Yeah.
And no, he didn't get him confused because I liked Earth 1 and his run on Superman could just go away if that's possible.
It did.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It walked away.
It walked away. It never finished the walk, but it walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Dale Eaglestrom's going to be on Hulk, which I like the artist, but I've been thinking of picking up the first trade of Jeff Parker's run, but still, I don't know. I mean, I've accepted the character. I've seen him show up and written well. Apparently, it was the writer, not the character, that was broken, Jeff Loeb. But
let's see.
And
that Mayan Rule Part 1 cover looks really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's doing the ventriloquist act with the skull.
Shit, how do I put this back together?
Say hello to folks, Bobby. Hello, folks.
He's covering up his mouth while he's moving the skull somehow. And another thing, and I think this is going to anger you, but they're changing Thunderbolts to Dark Avengers.
Oh. It's not angering me because I don't care. I don't have a strong opinion on the Thunderbolts.
It's technically like a retitle, renumbering thing, which I know gets to you from time to time.
Yeah. Is it rebranding? Because I don't mind that so much. Marvel's done that in the 60s.
They did that with Daredevil and Black Panther last year.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care.
I don't care either, but...
It'd be different if Thunderbolts was, like, at issue 600, and they just changed it to, Steve the Conqueror or something like that.
21 Jump Street. The comic.
It's been around 600 issues suddenly.
Yes. I kind of was considering jumping on the Thunderbolts when Parker took over. Didn't do that. But I think I've voiced it here before, but I hated Dark Avengers. And
I don't think you voiced that before.
I'm not on the show, but I have said it to people. I did not like that series at all. I think when that vague Marvel teaser about the Dark Avengers coming into New Avengers, I said, good luck, Manos. But I know it's not Bendis, but I just don't care for that concept.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense that you're changing the Thunderbolts to it, I guess. And it's kind of interesting that you have Venom and Scar, and I'm guessing that's the clone Thor, because anytime they've used him, he looks like that.
I mean, is the clone Thor gotta be around now? That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, they bring him back randomly. It's weird.
It's like, why do we need that guy?
Yeah, it was kind of pointless in Civil War, and shockingly enough, it's pointless everywhere else.
It's like, why does that thing keep appearing? I mean, does anybody love that thing?
Apparently Jeff Parker loves it.
I don't know. It's like, go away.
Go away!
You're a lame plot device
the,
that just
the
keeps showing up.
the real Manos on the Clone Thor being in Dark Avengers 175. Go away! We've had 2 successful ongoing jokes tonight. We have 21 Jump Street and our quotes on comic books. Yeah, and I don't even, I'm guessing that's supposed to be Eddie Brock Venom, but he's in Secret Avengers, so who knows what that is?
I don't. Well, that was the Venom Spider-Man-ish guy that was turned into a half spider thing or something. I don't remember what the full story is on that guy.
Really, that incredible description told me everything.
But when Osborn was making his another version of the
Oh no, I know what that is. That was because for some weird reason Mac Gargan had it.
yeah.
They gave the symbiote to shit, I'm blanking on the name. Not Flash Gordon.
Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson. I'm an idiot, but Flash Thompson. So I don't know. Maybe they call. Ooh, I don't care. I'm not gonna read it.
No. What happened was in the latest Avengers arc was he was recruiting new people, and they went into this jungle and they found this guy who was half spider, half mad, and he literally like his torso was human, but his waist down was a giant spider body, and they gave him a pill or something like that, and he turned into like a human, except he had 4 arms, and they put the costume on him. And I haven't really figured out who he was supposed to be. It was obvious that was picked up from a lingering storyline, but I wasn't reading it.
Maybe it was Spider Island.
No, because no, he wasn't a spider monster like they were in Spider Island. He was human from the top up.
It could have. Who knows? And
I don't know. It's just like I have no idea. I mean, it was part of something I wasn't reading, so I have no fucking clue what that was about.
Maybe he was just some guy who was born weird. He has no backstory whatsoever. Bendis just wanted to fuck with everyone.
Why not?
Yeah, and then now they said, well, we'll do this. Good luck. Again, good luck. So that was our news. It left us with a weird taste in our mouth, I guess. Do you have anything to say on any of the news we've done, Manos? Because I got nothing.
No.
Okay, so give me a moment here. Okay, so you can check this show out as a podcast on Podomatic.com. Link will be in the info. If you download on iTunes, search JMC. The show's a part of the JMC network, where we're bullshitting to a better tomorrow over there. And be sure to check this show out and the JMC chat. I'm on it from time to time with the guys. It's a lot of fun. Also, I got Doctor Who Week 2 coming up. As I funnily talked about it when Manos was busy finding a book, I'm just going to review various Doctor Who stories, new, classic. I'm doing big finishes this time around. I hope at least the people who watched it will enjoy it like they did last time I did it. But yeah, that starts whenever. I don't know when this will be up, but you'll probably be seeing it by the time this is up. But yeah, please don't watch it. I'm trying my best to sound smart and have fun with it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Manos, go.
Don't forget to check us both out on our individual Twitters and Tumblrs. Boy, are we entertaining. I can't get enough of us. Also, I publish a comic book called Red Knight, which is self-published, self-funded by me, and the first story arc, Knight Without a Sword, is finished. The first 3 issues are available. You can check out the information on how to order them at the bottom of the video. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. So also, and I just want to point this out, Frank Miller's hat now has a Twitter. I was made aware of this today.
Yes, I also discovered Frank Miller's hat has a Twitter.
He's getting everywhere. He's on YouTube. Now he's on Twitter. Manos, you have created a beautiful monster.
Yes.
Yes, we have, and I'm proud of it. But so I'm gonna put his Twitter in the with our Twitters in the info if you want to check him out.
Follow him. Follow his evilness.
Follow his evilness. Apparently, back in the 80s, he was with Freddy Krueger.
Makes sense.
That makes so much sense. That was awesome. But yeah, until next time, I'm Duke.
And I'm the real Manos.
Peace.